Good morning, guys. It is currently 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning, so I did sleep in a bit. Today we're going to be doing a self-care reset Sunday. We're going to start off by making my bed, which, even though it is a weekend, is something you need to do every day that you can. It's a sense of accomplishment. It also stops you from getting back in, because as much as it's meant to be a relaxing day, things still need to get done today. So let's make the bed. Next, we're gonna brush our teeth. For my teeth, like oral hygiene routine, I do a few things every single day, not just on Sunday. The first is I use a bamboo toothbrush. I used to use electric and I really love my electric toothbrush, but I just didn't like the fact that I was putting plastic directly into my mouth for 5 minutes every day. So I started using a bamboo toothbrush. Second thing is I use, what is this? Natural toothpaste. It is clove toothpaste, no fluorine, nothing bad for you, and it works well. It does take some getting used to, but I really like it. Another thing that I do is, I'm trying to build this habit still, but coconut oil swishing is really good for your teeth. It helps your teeth become stronger and it makes them whiter. So what I did is I made myself some clove coconut oil, and I think I mentioned this in one of my other videos. So I made myself some clove coconut oil, and every day when I brush, both morning and night, I try to dip my toothbrush into this clove coconut oil and then put toothpaste on. And in my opinion, it's just so much easier than swishing oil in your mouth for 5 minutes, because that makes me a bit nauseous. So instead I just brush with it and you barely taste it, you wash it out, the toothpaste is already there. Last thing that I do is tongue scraping with a copper tongue scraper. Not only does this remove bad breath, well, actually it removes bad breath because it removes bacteria. Those are the 4 things I do in the morning, and every night I try to floss. I haven't been very good with it lately. The next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brush my hair, but today, because I'm washing my hair, I'm gonna be using this bamboo wooden brush, and I'm also going to be doing inverse combing. I think in one of my super old videos I explained what inverse combing is, but I'm just going to explain it now. Inverse combing is basically when you flip your hair around, like you're standing upside down. I'll explain when I don't have my mic on, but you're standing upside down and you're brushing your hair like that. It stimulates your scalp and sends a lot of blood to your scalp, and it really helps with hair growth. I think there's more to it, but that's mainly the reasons I do it for. If you're interested, you could obviously do your own research. So I'm gonna do some inverse combing and making sure to really massage my scalp and open up my hair follicles with this brush. So my hair does in fact look like this when I inverse comb, but one pass through it, normal combing will get it back to normal. You do have to be quite gentle with your hair, especially when it's greasy or when you're combing it in vulnerable positions like upside down. But now that my hair is all combed, we're gonna oil our hair. I have actually filmed a hair wash routine before, and if you're interested in what I do with a bit more detail, you can definitely go and check out that video, but this video is just going to be a very quick overview. So I'm using warm oil on my scalp, and I'm just dropping it in with a dropper. Actually, my mom is helping me today, so thanks, Mom. So my hair is pretty oily now, so I'm just gonna put it into a low bun so it stays out of my face. I just put my hair in a bun using these flower clips, and now it's out of my face. I'm at my desk now, and part of self-care for me is also removing any anxiety. Right now I have a few pieces of schoolwork I need to do. I have a list. I need to finish my French homework, and it's actually not far from being done. Out of 11 pages, I only have 4 more exercises that I need to do. So I'm not planning to do all 4 of them now. I think I'm just gonna do maybe 1 or 2 just to make the load a bit lighter. And I think that's all I'm going to do just before breakfast. But I also need to study for an IT theory test, as well as an essay I need to write for English chemistry. Essentially, it's part of physics as a subject, but I need to study for chemistry. I think that's all I need to do today in terms of schoolwork. I'm not too stressed about that because both my essay for English and chemistry is on Wednesday, so I do have a bit more time for that, but my IT theory test is on Monday, so tomorrow. I just saw this. This is how I've been studying on this piece of paper, and I was doing binary subtraction, and I even marked myself correct because I'm awesome. So I'm just going to do a few of my French exercises, and I'm also going to watch some YouTube. Right now I have Noelle Kate's Reset With Me video on, which is so perfect for this video. It was posted like 7 hours ago, so I think we're kind of following the theme here. But I'm going to do my homework now, and I'm going to watch a little bit of Noelle Kate's video, and then we're going to eat breakfast. I just did one exercise, but I'm really happy that I did do one because it was the longest one that I did. So now that it's done, I'm gonna go eat breakfast. I'm super excited for breakfast today because my mom made scones. Mom, are these sourdough scones? My mom made sourdough scones, which I'm super excited for because I've been really wanting scones for so long. Before I actually make my plates, I'm gonna make myself a decaf coffee. So I'm gonna make myself a single shot of decaf espresso, and I have my espresso powder in this cute little jar. So I'm just gonna take these pins off. So I'm just gonna fill this up to the top, tamp it, lock it in. I'm using this super cute breakfast enthusiast mug, and I love it so much. So here is my single shot of espresso in the super cute mug from Typo. It's quite little, it's not a lot. So I'm gonna add some hot water just to bring up the volume of the actual coffee a bit, so I don't have to add a lot of milk. I literally almost forgot, but I'm gonna use honey as my sweetener today, and I add about this much honey. So these are my sourdough scones, literally fresh out the oven, and I'm gonna have them with some whipped cream, with some homemade jam, and a little bit of cheese. Another part of self-care is fueling your body, and not only with things that are quote-unquote boring, but also things that you want and things that you love, which is why today I'm eating something that basically has no protein, but I've really been wanting scones. Now I'm going to put a hair mask in my hair. Today's hair mask is just flaxseed gel and onion juice and rosemary water. Now I'm going to wash my hair. I use the L'Oreal Elvive shampoo and conditioner. I have a certain routine that I do because my hair is slightly wavy. My post hair wash routine I'll show once I'm out of the shower, but in the shower I do a double cleanse with the shampoo, and on my second cleanse I use this hair massager, and it really just helps once again stimulate the scalp. After I put my conditioner in, I let it sit for 3 to 5 minutes, and I brush it through very gently with this detangler, like a tangle teaser, very soft bristles. So that's what I do in the shower, and I'll show you my post hair wash routine once I'm out. Fresh out of the shower now, and my post shower routine is a little bit funky. First I start off with some leave-in conditioner. In here I just have some water, some aloe gel, and hair oil, the same one that I put in this morning. I would want to add glycerin, but I think when we made this I didn't have any, but adding glycerin to this would be amazing. I'm just gonna spray this all over my hair. Also, I made super sure to not wrap my hair in my towel, because not only is that really bad for your hair, it also kind of dampens the curls. So I'm gonna just spray this in my hair. Here I have some flaxseed gel that I'm going to be using as curl cream, and basically what I do is I take a very generous, not super generous, a little bit of it on my hands, and you can see it's already kind of jelly, and I just scrunch it into my head, and I do that for my whole head. And that is my hair wash routine. to have my curls in the waves looking like this. Every time I wash my hair, I always wash my face, and I use the face wash from African Extract and the face cream from African Extracts. Now let's go and eat lunch. It is a bit chilly today, so in order to avoid my back getting wet, I think it's already a bit wet, I'm just gonna put on this hoodie. I actually don't know where I got it from. I remember I got it it's from Cotton On, but I got it in Cape Town like a few years ago. I love it so much. It's not super thick and it's super comfy. Now I'm gonna go and eat lunch, and for lunch today we have a super delicious salad that I'm actually excited to eat. And I know some of you may be thinking like, salad, this girl's crazy. No, guys, let me show you this salad. I'm not sure what my mom put in here, but I know there's apple, pumpkin, beetroot. There seems to be couscous, pickles, beans, aubergine, zucchini. I'm so excited. I'm going to serve out a little bowl of salad. Oh my gosh, there's also rockets and pickled onions and olives. Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna get a bowl. Honestly, today I haven't done as much work as I actually wanted to, but I'm not super stressed because part of it being Sunday is that it's also meant to be relaxing. And I did a lot of work yesterday. I have study for tomorrow. I'm probably going to do another past paper later. And the rest of the stuff can wait till Wednesday. And normally, I don't like leaving things a bit later. You always should push yourself. You should always try and be the best you can be. But some days, it's okay to just take a breath and to just recuperate and find yourself again. And I've really been enjoying just doing nothing, honestly. This is your reminder to take a break once in a while. This is my super delicious bowl of salad. I'm going to enjoy this so much. So let's go dig in. When I say relaxing, I've literally just been reading my book. I haven't been watching a lot of TV. If you want to relax, watching TV may not always be the best thing for you. Maybe take yourself on a 20-minute walk, no phone, no music. Being alone with your thoughts is kind of daunting, yeah, but it's about really connecting with yourself and dealing with what you haven't been able to deal with because you're busy. And that's where relaxation comes from, because you can't properly relax if you're always dealing with something in the back of your mind. Just keep that in mind next time you want to relax. For my drink of choice with lunch today, I'm having a little bit of apple, celery, and pineapple juice, which actually tastes really good. The last thing that needs to be done for our Sunday reset is clean our space. And I'm normally very good about keeping my room clean and other spaces that I use clean, except for my desk. And you'll see why in just a second. I just have a lot of school books on the floor, as well as a lot of mess on my desk. It's a little bit messy now, or a lot messy now, but we're gonna quickly clean this up because it's organized chaos. I know where everything is, it's just there's a lot on my desk. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pack my bag for tomorrow, because that's gonna remove a lot of the school books lying on the floor over there. Tomorrow I basically have every single subject that I think I do. I have Afrikaans, accounting, IT, and I'm writing a test in IT, English, physics, maths. Oh my gosh. It's okay, we'll make it through. So this might be a little bit crazy, but I actually take 2 school bags to school, and that's because I just have so many books and it starts to hurt my back if I take all of them with me. So what I've started doing is I have a main bag, which is this one right here. I'm gonna put my Afrikaans folder. I need all of these books. There's like 5 books in here, and I'm just gonna put this whole thing in here. Next is accounting. For accounting, I have to take this purple folder, which carries a lot of the extra files that my teacher gives us. And then I also have to take not everything in this fat blue folder, only 3 books out of here. I have to take my textbook, my workbook. This is something that I choose to take every single time. Okay, I don't know what happened to my mic. I hope you heard everything, but I literally just need to fit this book. I don't know, I think my mic just died, so I think this will have to be the audio for now until I can charge it. I'm just gonna put my pencil case in. I have like multiple pockets. That's bag number 1. Bag number 2 is probably gonna have like not as many books. Bag number 2, I have all the subjects on my floor, which is perfect. I have my English folder, which once again, I don't need all of the books in this folder, but it's so much easier to just carry around a folder than actually picking up like the 2 pieces of paper and the 1 book and the 1 like novel that I need. So I just carry around this folder. This is my textbook for all the exercises. And then I have a theory book, which is, this is where I write everything we learn. Oh, I just opened to a blank page. Everything we learn in theory to explain it to myself so that it doesn't get lost in my workbook. I'm gonna put these 2 books in. And last but not least, physics. Physics is amazing because this is all I have to take for physics. Sitting on my shelf over there, I think I have a folder like this thick with everything I need to know for next year. So there are my bags packed for tomorrow. I'm not taking that bag, but you can already see just how much cleaner my space is looking. Right now I'm just moving my computer off my desk because I'm done working with it for today. So it obviously doesn't need to be here, and it's gonna go in my laptop bag. My desk is actually looking so much cleaner now. It was actually such a mess. I'm gonna show you what it looks like now. There's like nothing on it. I have that stack of papers and that stack of papers, but that's basically it. And even my iPad's not gonna be there. Just like imagine it without that. I'm already feeling so much more mentally clear because it's just, I don't have to wake up tomorrow or come home to a super messy desk. For dinner today, we're having a gnocchi vegetable bake, which smells super good and I'm really excited to eat it. I think this is where I'm going to end my video, and thank you so much for coming along with me on my first Sunday reset video. For my night routine, if you're interested in that, I have a few other YouTube videos. I'm going to go to sleep pretty early because I have to be up early tomorrow. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for coming along. Bye!